Hey, what is happening, everybody? I was going to say good morning, but I think it's very much afternoon already. I got my outside setup going on here. Big, huge coffee. No need for sunglasses today. Overcast. It's a little cool. Let's see who we got here. We got Azrael Black. What's happening? Good to see you. Solo season. I've tried carrots before. They came out real small. I got the sound effects today, too. How about it? What's happening? We got Atticus. Hey, share this out, guys. Let people know we're going to chill for a little bit here. Doctor says, I got it all set up. Look at this. It's me on YouTube. What's happening, everybody? From Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We got wind blowing here today. I think we're not supposed to get rain. I wouldn't mind if we need it. Man, big things happening in the garden. James Money's in the building. What's happening? Hey, Raph. What's up, Raph? How you doing, man? I love when members of the hardcore community, Hopeful Sports Network, get to check out what I do. Yes, wrestling and garden. No one else does it. Laugh all you want. Hey, matter of fact, check out the Hardcore Sports Network. We're live over there as well. This is the first garden stream over on the Hardcore Sports Network. How about it? A round of applause. Well, let's chill for a minute here. We're going to talk about a couple of things before we get into it. Give some time for some people to pop in. You can kind of see a little tease of the garden behind me. If you haven't seen it before, we'll show you what it's all about. If you guys can, go over to Hardcore Sports Network. Give us a thumbs up as well. Give us one here, too. Reaper, thank you so much for sharing it out, tweeting out, and all that good stuff. Hey, check out the WrestleSense show from yesterday, man. It was a blast. I need to hire someone to make shorts for me. It's tedious, man. What I used to do, a lot of people don't realize, all my wrestling shows, all my podcasts, the next day, that's why one of the reasons why I didn't stream every day, I would rewatch my entire stream to find out what I could do better, what I could do, what I'm doing wrong, what I'm saying too much, if I'm doing too many I learned that back when I was doing interviews and hiring people for a living. So, yeah, I might have to hire a shorts guy or girl, someone to kind of go through my streams and flip out some shorts for me. Big shout out to everybody out there. Thank you, coffee. Damn. Is that good or bad? I don't know. Kill the music. We got 8 in the building. Show yourself. Kill yourself. Tip of the chat to give you a big live shout out. Oh, one of them's me. I'm here in the chat. We got a little outside setup. I don't have to worry about the phone overheating tonight. That's good because we're sitting at about 60 degrees and some wind. Not a typical beginning of summer, although it hasn't officially started type day. Said it before. Got a little different music. I got to amp up the production value of this show too. It's meant to just be a little talk show, sitting down, chatting with you guys. But I can bring in some videos. I can have some fun tonight. I can wang chung tonight. All that stuff. So I'm not used to this yet. Being live and also producing like this while I'm on camera. I do it with the WrestleSense podcast sometimes, but I'm here.
Hey, I'm just here so I don't get fined. So y'all can.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. For bad dad jokes and corny jokes and all that good stuff. So I could have done a countdown. Forgot to do the countdown. No fires, but I am.
He's heating up. He's on fire.
Yeah, we get silly around here sometimes. Oh, I'm gonna get copyrighted for I Rick rolled y'all. My bad. A little carried away here, guys. So we're gonna talk about the garden. We're gonna show you what's growing, what's not. And if you saw the thumbnail, there was a big tree. It was a pain in my dupa. It's actually in my neighbor's yard. So I had to clear it with my neighbor and say, hey, I'd like to take this tree and cut it down. I love trees. Nothing against nature in the woods. No, do not show yourselves. Type in the chat is what I meant. You dirty bastard. Anyhow, we're outdoors. June 9th. It's 6-9 out there. Where you at, Mitch? It's 6-9. It's your favorite day. So I'm going to show you in the garden what's going on. Just a quick little one here today. I normally say that and then ramble for a while. Make sure you guys share this out. Some people are at work. Some people doing their own little thing online and such. But I figure it's a good time to come on and show you what's going down. Yesterday, oh man, did I overwork myself. Those who saw the podcast saw some of the damage I got done. It's looking worse today. Look at that. Yikes. That's from getting too close when someone's cutting down a big tree. So the tree in question was basically in my neighbor's yard, barely, but all through the fall, leaves, branches, and these big, huge, I don't know if they're walnuts or what kind of tree it was, but it was half dead. So every year, and with my bad back, I had to bend over and pick up all these twigs, all these branches, all these nuts, for lack of a better term. It was a pain in my ass, literally. And I asked the neighbors, they said, yeah, no problem. So when I had the tree in the front of my yard cut down, I had them look at the one in the back. They wouldn't cut it down. Said it was too dangerous, half dead, too big to climb. So my neighbor, God bless him, come over yesterday. We've been thinking about doing this for a couple months since we had a big windstorm about a month or two ago, and it blew the tree down. Unreal. So that did half of our work. Whoever up there was looking out for us took the tree down, most of the roots. So the tree I showed you in the last few streams, you can go back to the old streams that I did here on it's either the rookie seasoned gardener or the seasoned rookie gardener. Either way, I mix it up. I like to make mess with you guys. But the tree was down, but all the roots weren't uprooted. So it kept growing. So as the tree was laying sideways, some of the branches were still growing. So he finally came over with the chainsaw yesterday, and we were going to just chop it up and burn it right where it lies. However, he used to work for a construction company that's doing some work back here in these woods, clearing out plots down in there and everything. Now, for those who don't know, I'm in the city, but I'm also right next to these woods. So it's like living in the mountains, living in the city at the same time. There are literally Appalachian Mountains a couple miles away. I've shown you before here on these streams. I really encourage you guys to go back and look at the first couple streams in this rookie season gardener series, I guess you could say. And in the beginning, this was all just grass, real shitty grass too. And it wouldn't grow half the places why I got turf over here and things like that. So we're going to show you the garden. We're going to go over what's going down. Hey, there's Odds. What's happening? I was checking out Triple Beat in his morning wood earlier today. That didn't come out right. I was checking out Triple Beat and his show, The Morning Wood, earlier today. So I know Beat's going to check it out too whenever you guys can. Make sure to hit the thumbs up. Share it out later on. Let people check it out. I'm going to give you a quick little tour of the garden like we always do. I have a herb garden. I have veggies and fruit. I have a grapevine. And we're trying a bunch of different stuff. Rookie because I'm a novice. I've taught myself through friends, relatives, and YouTube videos, trying to learn what to grow and what not to grow. And I do challenge you guys to find someone that's a wrestling and gardening stream out there. And if you do, let me know, because I want to pick their brain and hopefully learn from them. But I don't think there is any more out there. I think I'm the only one on YouTube doing gardening and wrestling and gaming and football and podcasts. But I love it. I love the fact that I'm bringing you guys different content, just the video game that got the channel started off, and expanded into 2 channels now. We have the WrestleSense podcast we have here, and of course, as I said, part of the Hardcore Sports Network. I'm so happy to be a part of that. There's Lady Devil. Good to see you. Now, people pop in and out of this one. I know midday streams, people are working and such, but trying to get this out to as many people as I can so they could just enjoy it. It's a lot different than what I do, yelling and screaming and acting a fool on the wrestling shows, but I'm acting a fool here too, but I'm doing a much more chill atmosphere, showing you guys what I've done, trying to be self-sufficient and growing my own food. With the stomach issues that I have, I grow a lot of herbs to make my own allspice. I fell in love with Dano's. If anyone knows what Dano's seasoning is, it's amazing. So I dry out a lot of the herbs and spices, and I put it into a seasoning and use that instead of salt, instead of sugar, stuff like that. I want to live longer, basically. So I'm trying to eat a little better. Still fast food. I'm sure these aren't really that healthy, but it does get me going. And I want to thank you all for being a part of this. The good feedback that I get every once in a while saying it's nice to see a different side of Blaze. It's nice to see, just a chill Blaze sitting outside and hanging out. I'm doing good, odds. Besides this little injury from yesterday, but I feel like it's like a war scar. I'll show you where the tree was. Now you can see in the past videos and the thumbnail for this video how big this tree was. And I love nature. Obviously, if you look around me, I love aesthetics and the way things look. So I'm not ripping out the tree just to rip out a tree. It was half dead. It was causing me issues. It fell over in the wind, but getting it into pieces was going to be a big problem until my neighbor, who worked for a construction company in the back, found a little toy in the woods. Let's get this. I don't think I need this. I don't think I need my secondary phone anymore. It's good to see you all. Thanks for stopping by. I can see the thumbs up here, I guess, is what I can see 4 of them. I just want to see what it's like here. And so let's turn that off and let's show you first, before we get into the highlights of the garden. I do have some really good news. Fingers, toes, eyes crossed, all that good stuff, because what happens as the heat picks up in late July and August is it gets a lot more challenging to keep these plants growing, and also keeping the bugs and stuff and birds off of them. I mean, the blackberries and the blueberries that we have, birds are going to feast on those. So I don't know if I'm going to build a cage around that or not. We'll find out. I just like sitting here talking with you guys. Eventually this will turn into a little more. I'm not really sure how, but with StreamYards, I can bring people on and talk about stuff also. But these are normally going to be afternoon streams for an hour or less, where I'm just highlighting what's going on. The first couple, we pick things to do, to plant. So I also have some things in there that I've never tried before, some things I've tried before and failed. And any tips, any tricks you guys have with gardening, let me know. And that's what I want to do. I want to bring something unique and fun to the channel. There's Selena. Oh, you found a volcano emoji. I like it. So I want to thank everyone for stopping by. We're going to go check out the big news first, which is the fact that that tree is gone. But it's not the fact that the tree is gone. It's how we took care of it. And the fact that we didn't have to do a burn pile, which was going to be humongous. And I have to wait till certain days we can burn around here. So we had a little help from a bobcat. Let's go check it out. All right, guys. Let's flip this camera. And let's go out into the wilderness. Show off what's going down here in the backyard. All right. So big shout out to everybody stopping by. Now, if you guys remember, there was a big tree here. And I'm going to try to hide the result and show you what helped us do this first. Birds are having a feast right now. My neighbor's yard, I take care of it in the back here for them. I've started to rip apart that pool for them as well. There used to be a above ground pool there. Still got work there. Rip down that. See, I'm afraid of poison ivy. I know that house is poison ivy. Eventually tear that shed apart. Any kind of free will to that guy out there. Okay, that's all about. Cat over there helped us tear this place to pieces. Still, I'm gonna make you wait. You know I love suspense. You know I love making you guys wait. So I'm just gonna show off the grass. I cut it yesterday too, so one of those guys. Really pride in my yard and everything. Worked my ass off on this place. So big shout out to all you guys. Hardcore Sports Network. Pop over there. It's the first garden stream. I think it's the first garden stream ever on the Hardcore Sports Network. So here we go, guys. If you saw the thumbnail, you saw what. I'm gonna make you wait a little more because here's our groundhog house. That little ball there is a trick. When that's out, I know the groundhogs are out. Groundhogs just tore this up and they live in there, but now it's time for the big reveal. Ready for the drum roll? No more. Look at that. That huge tree, 50 feet in the air, maybe more. Tore down, cut out, but I'm saying not a lot of work yet to do. We use that excavator, that little bobcat over there, to keep. Now the tree is gone. I'm going to have to clear out some of the rocks, but just taking that tree down. Let me show you how far he actually went to clean this out. And the dude was my wood is gone. Yeah. So this tree was a menace. It just made me do all kinds of work. But now all the way back here, cleared out from our bed and damage, fixed it. But I have some work. I have to do. Cleared a path all the way back into the woods. Like right here is where the grass stopped before. Right here. So this is all woods. So he cleared out this huge area, and you can see back there they're working on the woods a little bit. So all this clear now. I'm gonna do some raking over time. Your wife took it. Okay, that's a good one. So now you see and I couldn't say this kid enough from nearby and to pay him for making this so much easier. Of course, I'm going to have to get rid of some of this debris. You can see where I was cutting the grass ended right here. This is where I'm literally standing where the tree was. But this is going to look amazing. This is actually my to clean out, I think. That's the beauty of it, man. We can actually, this is crazy. I've shown you. That's off. We can here. Picked up. There's a little bird there. Bird yesterday. That's all cleared out. But the way this will be all grown in next year. Here's a little proof of what it's like now. I'm going to do my first garden stream and show you this part again. Excavator, man, did it help a lot easier. There you have it. There you have it on the edge of my Wi-Fi. Man, my Wi-Fi's strong getting way back here. But this gives us the ability to make it look a little better. It actually was right across here. So I got cleanup to do. But the end result, that's why I love showing videos like this. Man, we are not PG around here. Get a little risky. And with the dial, man, that's what it's all about, man. There you go. It's no typical stream, that's for sure. Usually I will rake and clean out, plant some grass seed, and let all this grow back, and I won't have to clean up after that tree every freaking day, so I don't ruin my stuff. The thumbnail, and there is less work for me and less worry about getting poison ivy whenever I cut the grass over there. Here's a little treat. I never showed you guys this. My last marigold and the extra onions that I had were dead. So I just threw them in this little place right here, and I might actually get a couple, at least green onion. I use green onion and dry it out, the white onion and dry it out, make onion powder. Used to do garlic powder too, but it was tough to grow garlic very well. I don't know if there's tips or tricks to growing garlic. But that's part one of the video. Just wanted to show you guys the result of the tree removal. And I mean, that excavator back there, that little bobcat you see in the white in the back, ripping these roots out completely. You see I have a couple more roots I got to take care of. But that's a beautiful sight, man. I was so happy. Hey, Blade. Thanks for stopping in, Blade Charge. Big shout out to you. So there you have it. A little improvement to my view. I think I'm the only one that gets to see this. My neighbor doesn't use their backyard very much. But there's just a nice, all the crap. You see some of the garbage back there, but we'll clean it up. And we'll make this look beautiful, just like we make the rest of the yard look beautiful. And here it is. The garden, the backyard, burn pit. Let's start at the grapevine. Now let's start at the sage where I keep the evil groundhogs away. Extra sage plant just planted there. Grapevine, once again, I've talked about this each week. Have to train these leaves and branches to go that way. So what I'll continue to do is tucking these in this way, underneath, so it all grows to the right. And then we have a nice big grapevine. I already see bunches of grapes in there. Actually, here you can see them. There's a bunch of grapes starting. Ooh, leaf. There's a bunch of grapes starting. And continue to make that grow that way. So the grapevine. Now, I know it takes a while for these to grow, but this little guy is new. It needs to start hurrying up. It's starting to grow a little bit, but that's our replacement for this one. Oh, there's a little sunshine. Thank you. A little sunshine going on now. But there is my grapevine. And we're going to go over to the win and loss situation, the win and loss area. I mean, I never tried flowers before, and this is the herb garden and rock garden. You can see the flowers in the back of the clematis. Climbing flowers aren't as blooming as they were before. And I told you guys it would only last a week or two. And I'm probably going to have to harvest some of these very soon. As you see, we got some good growth. We got some bad growth. Bad growth? Well, I told you guys I was going to try these hydrangeas. And you can see some of the flowers growing back, the smaller ones. So I'm not giving up on it yet. I planted it nice and deep, watered the hell out of it. I missed one day of water. I didn't think it would die from that, but I'm not sure why, but hopefully that will catch back on. The other one did the same thing. I will water these in a little bit when I'm done. So we got one hanging in there and looking nice, but here we have this pineapple sage, which smells freaking delicious. It's growing like crazy. I'm going to trim this first. So we have pineapple sage. Focus, Daniel, son. There you go. Smells great. I'm going to have to do some weeding and stuff here soon as weeds start to grow around. And then you have basil in the back. And look at those big, beautiful basil leaves. Those are like the main part. Sunburnt, they're in the shade. They're half shade. They're half shade, half shade, half sun. You can see it right now here in the midday. They don't get full sun. They don't get full shade. That's why I thought this would be a good spot for them. I could be wrong. But like I said, I'm learning by making mistakes. So we will be harvesting some basil soon. We'll be harvesting this pineapple sage and drying it out for the allspice. This stuff I love too. Lemon, thyme to smell. And it smells amazing too. So you get a little fruity essence to the allspice also. This will start to grow and hopefully fill this whole pot as a bush. Cilantro. We got cilantro, which is also coriander when you get the little seeds. If you hear coriander or cilantro, I love that on a steak. Fresh. That's what I like doing too. I'll cook a steak out on the grill, come out here and grab some herbs and throw them right on my steak. Oregano. So this, as you see, grows crazily, and I'm going to have to start harvesting some of that cilantro as well. We have oregano, oregano, oregano. 3 different types of oregano here. So this is going to be a nice little oregano bush as it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. More cilantro. It's a different type of cilantro. As you see, the leaves are a little different. It's growing nicely. More lemon thyme. This is lime basil. And I'm probably going to have to maintain this a little bit. As you see, ooh, there was a bug having fun with the flower. It's starting to flower. So what you'll do, what I do at least, because it will regrow, is take off the parts that have the flower. And oh, my darling, lemon thyme. That's a good one. That's a good one. Good one, Selena. I like that one. Where you at? Let's put that. That deserves to be up there. Yeah, you need, yeah. Applause. Good one. Good one. So this is lime basil, and we want to get, they start to flower on the top. What I'll do is clip them, and they'll start to spread and grow on the other sides. We also have, this is the hydrangea. So this is from the big flower. It's not really working out that well. And then we have, this is our standard Italian basil, which is the main ingredient in my allspice. It's mostly basil. I was using parsley before, but it's parsley, if you guys know, isn't really flavorful. It's more of a filler. But there you go. Part 2 is the herb garden, doing well. Our little ducks up here with our Steeler guy. So good and bad. Well, I mean, hoping that when those hydrangeas root a little better, that they'll start growing a little more. So there you have this. Part 2. Now we get to the meat and potatoes, but we're not growing meat or potatoes. But before we have that, also, we got a little rosemary over here. Rosemary bush doing okay. Rosemary chicken, one of my favorite dishes to make. And now we're going to jump inside of here, the actual garden. Hydrangeas like sun in the morning and shade in the afternoon. Well, they're getting both at both times. I looked it up. Actually, I mean, my mom's been growing those, and she has one in full sun and one in full shade, and they were both doing well. So I don't know what happened. But here in the garden, we have some stories in the main garden. Still waiting to see if this blueberry bush is going to yield any blueberries. It's starting to grow more, but I don't see any blueberries on it just yet. It may be one of those plants that take a little longer before you get actual fruit. I don't know. I tried a blueberry bush a while back at my past house, and I got one freaking blueberry. Speaking of berries, this is going to come out. We saw all the flowers on my blackberry bush before. Now you see all the little berries. So soon the birds will be going after this. This is the thing I think I need to, you see more berries over there. So I may build a cage around the fruit so the birds don't get at it. You see the marigolds, making a row of marigolds. There was maybe 4 of those the first stream I did when I planted these. Already blooming, but now we get one each one. Look at that. Looks like one big flower going down the side, and those keep critters away and also bring in some bees. Let's hop into the garden and take a look at what's going on now. I don't know if anyone out there knows anything about broccoli, but I don't know what to do with this broccoli plant. I have options, but I'm not sure what to do here. This is broccoli, and I've grown it okay before and got some broccoli, and it had one bunch on the top here, but now you got all these little bunches. I don't know if these little bunches are going to turn into big hunkin' patches of broccoli, or if I need to trim it down here because it will keep regrowing. It will regrow from the inside of here and grow more little bunches of broccoli. So I could either clip this and it'll start to grow little bunches down here, or I'm not sure if all this, I mean, you can see it's already flowering here. I don't know if this is good or bad. I know onions, when you see them at the top, you have to pull them. They're going to flower, they're done. And you can see onions all over the garden. So the broccoli is in question. I'm probably going to look it up and see if anyone out there knows. Please leave comments leave a comment to this stream. So any tips, any tricks for gardening, I'm down. Here is our cabbage. We're hoping to have one cabbage head. The problem I've had with cabbage is bugs. No bugs in there just yet. Once that starts to bulb up and become a cabbage head, I have to get bugs in there. So I will use 7 dust to try to keep some of the bugs out. See how that goes. These 3 pepper plants on the right have been gotten by, I think, some birds, but they're still growing. We got sweet banana, better peppers here, dozen plants. I forget which ones were which, but we'll find out once they start growing, because they're similar when they're planted. They grow, obviously, sweet bananas on, peppers on some. Well, something's for bugs right now. I should spray it today. Not really excited about this celery. You can already see it kind of drying out. I tried bitter whenever I found that big stalks. These celery good looked like it was going to be nice. There you go. Cass doing some research here. 2 to 3 years to get in fruit. Never give up on. Good stuff. I dig it. Thank you, Cassie. Talking about. So we'll see if we sell it. Smells really good in the we have our black zucchini. I get excited about this because I failed with 4 plants. Oh, there's actually a zucchini right there, already growing. Zucchini, if you've never grown it, it's one of those plants where I can wake up tomorrow and have a big foot long out there. Pardon my French. So zucchinis, check for bugs. That's just a fly, no big deal. Now, seeing some little speck be bugs, so I'm gonna have to treat this. Get some bugs in there. So we're gonna spray the garden today with 7. Hopefully, it take some of the bugs away from here. But we have 2 zucchini plants. My neighbor has the other 2. My neighbor also has 4 of their own zucchini plants. So now I won't feel as guilty taking their zucchini when it grows, even though they say take all you want. So peppers, celery, peppers, broccoli, cabbage. Here's our kohlrabi doing well. Look at that. Almost a golf ball. Eventually they'll look like this. Cabbage. Oh, blade charge like zucchini, huh? I like breaded zucchini. I chop it up and use it in my salsa as well. Come on, focus, Daniel, son. There we go. Kohlrabi. These are planted now. These and the onions, which you see onions all over the place too. Within a few weeks, I'll be picking all these and all the onions. These I'll be cutting up, and you can just eat these raw. These are great raw. Tomato plant here. Some better bush. Everyone likes better bushes. And you can see some flowering already on this one, nice and healthy. So we're going to get some tomatoes here, which is a good thing. Zucchini and pasta sauce. There you go. And these 4 here, I'm really excited about these 4. Because of my stomach issues, less acidic tomato is a yellow tomato. So these Jubilees, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll see how those do. So far, so good with the tomatoes, man. Fingers crossed. Another tomato plant over here already flowering up, so we could be getting some tomatoes soon. I know they have like early girls and 4th of July tomatoes that end up growing a little faster. And as you see, I'll be doing some weeding here soon, clearing some stuff out. I do have ant traps to try to keep, to keep the ants out. So these things work wonders. I have one in each little garden plot. Close-up look of the sunshine marigolds. Those are looking really good so far. Last year I had about 4 or 5 of those die off. Tried to plant them nice and deep this year. That's my Steeler flower line. White, yellow, black. Yeah, baby. Better look at these. Look how many of these berries we're going to have. Blackberries for days, man. I'm going to make a blackberry cheesecake. That's what I want to do. All right, let's take a look at the bottom of the garden here. Good to see everybody popping in, stopping in. Hit that thumbs up. Catching play, leave me a cup. Let me know what you think of the garden. Think of my grandmother every time I see this. One of her garden pieces that are in here, along with the butterfly here. Shout out to Butterfly, new member of the community as well. And my little welcome bunny. It's supposed to scare away the bunnies, but they don't care. But remnants of my grandmother made me think of her. She used to have the biggest, most amazing garden and grapevine. This thing here was thrown in when I bought my onions. Tried to give him some extra money. The guy had my onions off of. Hey, wale. I tried to give him to buy my onions, and he said no. Flowers. Hey, there's Chuck. What's happening? No, it's like a yellowish thumb, more like. Not really that green. It's getting there though. This is a compact tropical rose. I tell my mom these are roses. She doesn't believe it. But nice little added slab of color in the corner here. And we're going to check on your cucumber plant you picked. We're having a cucumber plant race. Here already I see some things that don't belong. Some weeds that need picked out. We'll get rid of those. Onions growing as well. Front and behind. Let's check it out. Before we get to the cucumber race, let's look at, get out of here. More of these. That's probably the biggest one. It's a beauty. That one's going to be huge. I've seen my dad grow these things to a softball, and painted here as a cat apple, and that's what they end up being, something eaten raw with a little salt or seasoning, or you can fry it up. It's cabbage-like. Ant hole, ant trap over here, I think. Some more weeds to, it's always a work in progress. I mean, what I realized about the garden is it's not easy work. Like, I don't know. Some people do have green thumb like Wally, plant it, and the next thing you know, everything's green, and they don't have to do much. I was walking around the neighborhood and saw in an alley someone had a tomato plant planted behind their house in freaking gravel, and it was growing it was like 5 foot tons of tomatoes. It got me angry, but happy for them. Let's check out the cucumber race. You guys remember which cucumber you picked? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Just a little maintenance here, clearing out some weeds growing through. So we have over here. I can't wait for this. This will be my breakfast. Look at all the yellow flowers. Look at all them yellow flowers. Those are great cherry tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes here. Great tomatoes here. So all small tomatoes. Hope will climb up here, and I'll just come out here when I water the garden, grab a couple tomatoes for breakfast. So, who did you pick? Did you pick 1, 2, 3, or 4? Do you guys remember? I'm gonna go back to the old streams and write it down. More weed. I can't stop picking weeds, trying to make it look perfect. I know gardens aren't supposed to look perfect. Some people are out with rocks and crap all through their garden. I don't want to. I like it making it look good. So, cucumber number 1. cucumber number 2. Ooh, we got some bugs. Spiders, I don't mind. See, I see a spider web here. I don't mind spiders at all. Spiders will kill all the other bugs. So there's those little red spiders. I don't know what those are called. They're really tiny little red. They're normally on concrete. But so far, the cucumbers look okay. AJ Vulture's in the house. There he is. I got some nice plants growing too, 2 of which are afoot. There you go, Chuck. Okay, guys, cucumber 1, cucumber 2, cucumber 3, and cucumber number 5. So I think cucumber number 4 is winning. Let's take a ground level look. It's very close right now. Cucumber 4 just looks like it's beating out cucumber 3. Hey, butterfly, I was just talking about you because we got a butterfly right there. So we got cucumber number 4, cucumber number 3, cucumber number 2, and cucumber number 1. Good to see you, butterfly. So we're on the garden, which is the final piece, but feel free to watch back. So far, man, hey, I can't. Oh, there's a little buggy bug. Get out of here, bug. Get off my beans. So here, this part, I might put a little trellis around this because these will grow like crazy. The last time, oh, there's another bug there. Yeah, definitely time to insecticide the garden. And I'll show you what I use. If anyone has, someone out there, I saw a video, someone made like homemade insecticide. I would love to do that. I love organic. I like holistic stuff. I'd rather not use the chemical shit, but whatever works because I don't want bugs eating my food. And that's normally what happens is I lose a lot of plants to bugs. So the green beans will be plentiful. I'll probably come out and look at that. All those beans in there are already starting. I'll grab a handful of green beans and the next day I'll come out and this will be full again. So I might cage in this little area and just have a shitload of green beans. My green beans, I like fried green beans with butter and garlic. Love it. Don't do a lot of beans though because of the stomach issue. Beans aren't really very good for me. So here's where we started, butterfly. This one's for you. There you go, butterfly. Well, see, there's 3 or 4 feral cats that live around here. And I have 3 rescues in my house. But they don't really get outside. Want to see my kitty? I'm sure one of them's over here in the door. Let's see who it is. Parker? There she is. Hi, Parker. Hi, Parker. You guys see Parker through that nasty door that I need to replace? Hi, Parker. You gonna meow for us? She's looking for the cats. Hi, Parker. Want to interview you, Parker. How you doing today? They're really good at not coming out though. Look, see. Oh, there's Caramel. Look at that big fat cat. Hey, Caramel. You monster, you. That's the baby. Caramel. Yeah, show us your ass. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Carm. So I will water the garden here in a little bit. And I'm probably going to do some insecticide. So quick little run over here just to go through what we've gone through. There is our grapevine, which eventually will be climbing all the way through here and get to our butt crack, which I like to call my butt crack. Stuck in a tree there, grew right through it. So first things first, this is what we talked about when we started. If you look at the thumbnail of this video, there's a huge tree that fell down. Now it is gone. Yes. So I have some work to do. I'm not going to do any today because I overworked myself yesterday, helping my neighbor clear this out. But the tree is gone. Oh, the tree is gone. Is she the bully of the group, beat the others up? No, she just runs around. The other one don't give a shit. This is the oldest one. He's going to be 12. Parker is 8, I think 5 years younger. Caramel is 2, and she's the biggest. This made me so happy yesterday just to have this tree gone. Not that I don't like trees. I got to keep saying that. Love trees. But look, I got enough trees, okay? I got enough trees. I didn't need one in my yard. I had to clean up afterwards that weren't even in my yard. So I'm really happy that that's gone. Clean up. It'll be fun. So I got some work to do today as far as little things here and there. I'm going to take a calm day and probably tomorrow after my stream, do a little work on that and let it dry out. We're supposed to get rain Monday and Tuesday. That'll help wash away some of the dirt so I can pick out the rocks a little easier. But so far, hey, green beans, cucumbers, looks like we're going to definitely have onions and kohlrabi. The zucchinis, so good so far. I don't want to get excited about those zucchinis though, man. I never have success with zucchinis. Neighbors do. Thank you, Butterfly. Hey, Butterfly, if you go to my channel, there's a playlist that says Rookie Season Gardener. Go watch video number 1, and you'll see where this started. This started as nothing but grass. And what I had done over the years is clear it out, bring in gravel, get a big driveway put in here so I could shoot some hoop. 14 likes. Thank you, Butterfly. That's awesome. 20 likes on one of these streams is unheard of. That's crazy. So the herb garden over here, this used to be all grass. And the grass wouldn't grow here, so I got the artificial turf. A lot of these streams are going to be repetitive. The same thing I talk about, because if someone new comes in, I want to give them a little bit of history on the yard and how I've done this. And I did this all by myself, man. All by myself. Piece by piece, brick by brick, slowly changing this into, if you look at the first video, it shows where I went from nothing but grass to a plotted area. Yes, definitely. This is all artificial grass. But we're going to grab some insecticide before we got about 10 minutes here to end the show. I'm going to show you what I use now. Does anyone find any plants? Obviously for animals. But this is what I use. I use 7. You see, it doesn't much use a spray. I also I've used this twice already this year, so I don't need it now. And the weeds, as you see, are very minimal in the garden. Some gardens, my mother's garden is just covered in weeds. That helps with that. Because of the critters, the groundhogs and the deer, I do use Repel. Also safe, but just it's dried up deer piss or something. I don't know. It just deters the animals from coming out. What we're going to do is treat the garden today. Does artificial grass hold off do bugs? No. I made sure to lay down 6 mil plastic first, leveled out the best I could this area. You can see it slopes down, so I didn't have to do much. The water runs downward. And then I have water drainage built under here. I have water drainage built in the gardens. I have water drainage built over here. Is more pipes of drainage, more drainage down here. Over the time, I will see where the water would mount up. So there's actually all the way through the ground here. So I'll spray the garden with some 7 and hopefully clear some of that up as well. A lot today. I mean, we went through everything from the tree removal to what's growing, what's not growing, and most stuff is actually growing right now. Let's pop open this. Hopefully no spiders or crap comes out of here. Umbrella. Ella, A. No bug. We'll give ourselves a little bit of shade talk for a minute or two before we go. As always, make sure you hit the thumbs up, share it out, all that good stuff. It went off in my pocket. But I want to thank everyone for coming by, man. This is fun. Just like I said, about half an hour to hour, just sit here talking about what's going on in the garden, how it's going. Slugging down some coffee. It's only about 60 here today, Chuck. Actually, probably about 65 now. Actually, here, I'll tell you exactly what it is. It's 68, so it is warming up. Tomorrow's supposed to be in the 80s. 80s the next day. Yeah, that's right. She is live, so we will go check her out. Let's see. I should be able to do that on my phone. Should have went at 1. I forgot she goes live at 2 on these on Friday. Does she always go live? All right, let's do a little Blaze Raid. Why not? I appreciate you guys. I'm in Pennsylvania, Southwest Pennsylvania, not too far from the West Virginia border, about an hour south of Pittsburgh. But let's go over there and show some love to Kelly. There you go. So let's go ahead and check her out. Stop over to Kelly's stream, hashtag Blaze Raid. And I appreciate everybody who stopped by today. Like I said, if you're, yeah, we got mountains here. Butterfly. Also, there's a video of the mountains. I made a trip up the mountains to waterfalls and historic landmarks and stuff. That's a great video. I need to kind of copy that and put it in the comments and stuff. But that's a good place to kind of move on. Thank you for the reminder that Kelly was live. Let's go Blaze Raider. Yeah, there's a playlist, Butterfly, on my channel that's basically all the garden stuff, but there's also something with a little tour. So if you're watching a replay, so make sure you guys go check out Kelly, give her some love, thumbs up, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys who stopped by. This really makes my day to hang out with you guys a little bit. And anybody who watches a replay, leave a comment also, and we'll go from there, man. I appreciate each and every one of you and everything you do. Let's celebrate each other while we can. Peace, positive vibes, all that good stuff. I'll see you in the streams, man. Thanks for sharing an hour with me today. Tomorrow afternoon, I'll be live again with some LTD action and more coming soon, man. Just stick around. We've only just begun around here. We're going to have a blast, man. Appreciate you guys. I need like an outro or music or something, man. I don't have like I got to get Blaze stuff. I don't have like a theme song or anything for the garden stream. I have to work on that. But you guys are awesome. You guys have made this fun, man. Keep it real. Or get reeled in. Hook, line, and sinker. Someone's always about to get blazed. Love you guys. I'll see you in my stream. Yeah, baby.